Thursday night in Philadelphia. The summer air was thick with anticipation as the Eagles opened their 2025 preseason schedule. Fans poured into Lincoln Financial Field, curious to see the depth of their roster in action. But for many, one player stood out before the game even began: Tanner McKee. Drafted in the 6th round last year, McKee had already earned a reputation for calm under pressure. Tonight, under the bright lights, he had a chance to show why he might be the most underrated quarterback in the NFL. It wasn't just a touchdown, it was a message. McKee could run the Eagles' playbook to perfection, stood tall in the pocket, eyes scanning downfield, delivering passes that hit receivers in stride. The final stat line? 20 completions on 25 attempts for 252 yards and 1 on the ground. Those aren't just good preseason numbers. They're the kind of performance that gets general managers across the league taking notes. Backup quarterbacks rarely get the spotlight, but McKee's outing was impossible to ignore. Analysts on post-game shows were quick to point out his poise, accuracy, and decision-making. Against a Bengals defense that played several starters, McKee looked unfazed. It was a reminder that in the NFL, your depth chart can make or break your season. And Philly just might have the best QB2 in the league. Of course, a quarterback is only as good as the chemistry with his weapons, and McKee had that in spades. Undrafted rookie Darius Cooper emerged as a star in his own right, catching 6 passes for 82 yards and a touchdown. McKee also connected with Johnny Wilson on key third downs, showing trust in his receivers to win their matchups. The timing, the trust, the execution, it all clicked. And then there's the fun twist. McKee entered this game with a Madden 26 rating of just 61 overall. After his performance, fans flooded social media with memes and demands for an update highlight reel, making that rating look laughable. By the time the game ended, the buzz was impossible to ignore. Analysts were openly saying McKee could start for at least a dozen NFL teams right now. For a 6th-round pick, that's more than just praise, it's validation of his work ethic and potential. Now the question is, what's next? McKee has 2 more preseason games to solidify his status as one of the NFL's best backups, and perhaps put himself in line for a starting job in the future. If he keeps playing like this, the Eagles will have an enviable problem: how to keep him. So, Eagles Nation, what did you think? Is Tanner McKee the NFL's next hidden gem? Drop your take in the comments, smash that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown,